what were some of the schools, the names of the schools that you had Division One scholarship offers out of high school? You said Wisconsin.
Wisconsin, I actually took a recruiting trip. It was kind of an eye-opening experience for me. I had a lot of fun, not going to lie. I had a lot of fun. It was cold. I got my fear of flying from that particular recruiting trip. But Colorado State, a lot of the Big 8 schools. Nebraska, no. Iowa State, I think, yes. Colorado State, Wyoming, KU, K-State, pretty sure Missouri. There was other Big 10 schools like Purdue, I think Indiana. Honestly, it was... by the time that it was one after another, I just kind of zoned out and was trying to just figure out where I wanted to go.
So in that same thread, Kev, can you kind of share with the audience what it's like to go on a recruiting trip? They pay for everything, right? Is it?
They do.
What's that?
They do. I was fortunate. I don't know if everybody's fortunate. I took private planes. I had 7 scheduled. You're only allowed to take 5. Don't schedule 7 like I did. The conversations are not very good when you decide not to go.
I didn't know you took private planes to your recruiting trips. That's pretty cool, man.
You didn't?
No, I didn't.
Oh, yeah, no, I took a private jet to Wisconsin and going to Wichita to KU doesn't really count, but yeah, it was kind of cool.
Yeah.
It's really, really cool. And you show up and then they're there to greet you. They give you the VIP tour. You get to meet a lot of new people, different people. It's honestly, for me, it was completely overwhelming.
Yeah, definitely. I'll never forget going on my first recruiting trip, and I was always used to ordering from the right side of the menu, which shows the pricing.
No, so finish your story because I got to tell you a funny story.
It was typically the chicken that I ordered. If we went to a restaurant, that was the only thing that I could afford, or that we could afford, my family. And we didn't go out very much, but by the time I took my 3rd and 4th trip, I wasn't ordering from the right side of the menu anymore. I was ordering from the left side of the menu, which typically would say something like market price, So I was like a veteran trip taker by my 5th trip. But I'll turn it over to you, Kev.
Well, I only had 2. And, back in those young days, we used to eat a lot. And if you went a long time without eating, you got hungry. And I had never been to a 5-star restaurant. And when I was in Wisconsin, we went to a 5-star restaurant. I didn't understand the menu. I'm simple. I grew up on Roseanne food. My favorite food is meatloaf. And so I'm hungry, dying, starving, and we're ordering food, and it's this fancy stuff, but there wasn't much there. Like, you're getting top quality. Now, I appreciate it now that I'm older because I can't eat like that anymore. But you order something, you go, yeah, it's shrimp and something else. Oh, shrimp, I like shrimp. Well, there's 2 shrimp and something else. That was my introduction to 5-star cuisine. And I'm like, okay, where's the rest? By the time we got done eating, there wasn't enough girth there to make up a Big Mac. And so I'm starved. Thankfully, my recruit, as soon as we left, ordered 2 pizzas, and so I was good to go. But like you, I was very, simplistic, and they took us to a 5-star restaurant where I didn't understand what the menu, it didn't say chicken and shrimp. It had some fancy terminology that I still to this day couldn't even say.
I hear you, man.
Sorry.
Definitely that whole process is definitely an education. And that's kind of the reason why I like to share these stories, because some of these folks, parents been working all their lives to support their family, and all of a sudden their kid ends up being talented in a sport, and they're just pulled right through that dog and pony show. And I'd like for them to get a little bit more meat as far as understanding how the process goes and kind of some of the expectations and things like that. So I appreciate you sharing that.